This is Walnut Ridge Primary School. This is my first school I ever went to, and this is where I first went to school there back in...
Gotta look at the camera, buddy.
I started back in March 1993. I met some new friends, and also my first friends there, such as Michael, Billy, and Paul. I had some more good experiences, like such as reading Green Eggs and Ham to Billy when I was in first grade. I also did Grandparents' Day one year where both my grandparents who were up in heaven came to visit the school one year. And I also...
They came every year for Grandparents' Day, right?
Grandparents' Day. And also I would read Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham to Billy when I was in first grade.
And who were some of your teachers?
Clark was my preschool.
Mrs. Clark.
Mrs. Clark. Mrs. McGovero was my kindergarten teacher, and Mrs. Reese was, and I did have some not so good experiences when I was in school. Like, well, one of the worst offenders is burning my hand when playing the Light Break war game, and I had to leave school early, and I had to go to the doctor for it, and he gave me cream though.
Yep.
But overall, I did have many good experiences, like meeting new friends for the first time ever in a Walnut Ridge school, and also reading Green Eggs and Ham to Billy. But
and you started speaking when you were enrolled, right? You had speech therapy and what else?
Occupational therapy.
Who was your speech therapist? Do you remember?
Struble. Her name was Mrs. Struble, but I can't remember her first name.
It wasn't Mrs. Guilfoyle?
Yeah, well, Mrs. Guilfoyle was my speech therapist.
That's what I said. Who was Struble?
Yeah, that's it. So like I said,
Gotta look at the camera.
but like I said, it's a start though when it comes to going to school.
Yep,
And
it was a good school.
My long journey starting there.
Who was the principal?
I forget.
I forget too. Isn't that awful?
I think that was Noble McCall now.
Oh, Mrs. Noble?
That's right.
No. She was your no, she was at the director of special services.
Really?
Yep.
Cool. Sorry about the potty mouth.
Okay.
Like I said, I can always. But like I said,
So Walnut Ridge, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
That's where I started it all.
All right, off to the next school.
Off to the next school. This is a redo since during the last during the one attempt of this video I talked about Rolling Hills. I acted a little autistic, so this is a little redo. So this is on Rolling Hills School. This is and after Walnut Ridge. This is the second school I went to. It has grades 2, 3, and 4 in it. Well, now it used to. Now I think it's 1 through 3 now. But there's another school that I already mentioned that has the same grades. But this is Rolling Hill School. Well, actually, depends on where you live in. And also, I live up in Berry Lake, so that's why I went here. That's one of the main reasons. But I did have a lot of good experiences, such as dancing with my mom during the Valentine's Day dance.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day dance, I mean. And we had tea, and we invited our mothers in for Mother's Day.
Who was the teacher?
Vanderveer.
And what did you guys do?
Let's see.
What did you make for us?
What?
What did you make for us?
We made you flowers. I think we made you paper mache flowers.
Yeah.
And also, we danced with you guys and made tea with you.
And made me cry.
And it absolutely did. And also, see right where the woods is. That's where we did walk run, and I hated doing walk run. But we had to do it before we ate lunch, because unlike in the previous school, we ate our lunches first, and we did walk run, and then we did recess. And the playground right there, which I will mention later, that is the playground the kids go out for recess.
What were some of your teachers here?
Vanderveer.
Yeah.
The rest of it. Gercio now, and also.
Mrs. Gercio's now.
What?
Mrs. Gercio's now.
Now, Mrs. LeVar.
Good.
Yeah.
Who else?
So, well, actually, she left the school after my first year here.
Because you tired her out.
What?
Did you tire her out?
I don't remember. But actually, I had to stay in second grade for another year because I was too young to advance to the next grade, which is third grade.
And who are some of your other teachers?
Grentes.
He was awesome. You like Mr.
Awesome.
Grentes.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And every time when the students behaved during math class or when they guessed the correct answer, he would reward them a piece of candy.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's why you're so chubby in Lounsbury.
That's why I got really chubby in Lounsbury. But I lost a lot of weight now, and look at me now.
Yeah. All right, so good school, thumbs up, thumbs down. Who was the principal here when you were here?
What?
Who was the principal?
Lynn.
Mr. Lynn?
Lynnne.
Okay.
So, you want to go over to the playground and talk about the bench.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
And also, as a bonus, guess what this is? This is the bench. And every day when we did recess, and every time when I misbehaved during recess, guess where I end up? At the bench. Sometimes if I misbehave in school, sometimes I would sit on the bench during the entire recess. And trust me, I hated the bench. But in order to avoid the bench, I had to behave during school and be during recess. Or otherwise, the bench. And I hated the bench when I was in school. I always hated sitting on the bench back when I was in recess. And sometimes I would even sit there for a few minutes, and sometimes I would sit on the bench during the entire recess, and I would have to miss the entire recess. And then when it's time to go back to class, I would miss the entire recess, and that bench, I hate that bench so much. Hate the bench.